deed of purchase mention the right of survival. That could be an alternative.
What is that?
Right of survival, it's that you mentioned that when you are not, when one of the spouses die, the other one will survive and will be the owner of the remaining part of the property.
That's
Is
it.
it valid for sisters and brothers and so on?
Excuse me?
Is it valid for sisters and brothers or not?
No. Right of survivorship
It's
will,
only spouses.
yes.
Just to clarify one other issue with international driving licenses, it seems that in practice it is impossible to actually transfer an international driver's license to, or it has been for our experience so
it's not
far.
possible.
My wife and I both have international driver's licenses. I travel to Wyatt Hills specifically for that purpose, to transfer, to just see if I could transfer the license across to an Ecuadorian license, and it was completely impossible. They just shut me down.
Really?
So since
No, well, yeah, it's new. We last week we got the driver license for a client in Quito, and
yeah, this was, I guess this was in September.
Right. We have been talking with them. This is something we did as a law firm because we saw it was so difficult for the clients. So we have been talking with the directors of the police department in Quito, and finally last week we got able to get the license, the Ecuadorian license based on the international license.
Just understanding
Is
the
it
traffic
international
signals.
driver's license or international driving permit?
No, it's an international driver license.
So could a U.S. person bring their U.S. license here?
Oh yeah. Now the law, what the law mentions is that with an international driver license, and that's something that it's been signed by Ecuador in a treaty, that Ecuador accepts driver license here. And once you have your driver license, you have 6 months to use it here, the driver license.
Let me answer.
Is there an internet page on which we can look into law and so on?
Excuse me?
Is there an internet web page where we can consult law and so on? Find out...
Specifically about driver license?
No, about the law.
Ecuadorian law.
Oh.
Different ministers.
No, really, no. There are different websites. For example, if you go into immigration things,
Yes.
you can go to.
But there's no official government website with updated law.
No.
Yes.
But you know what? That's good for the lawyers. I hope there will be no website like that.
The international driver's license, anybody who's living in the U.S., all you have to do is take your driver's license and go to the AAA office. And it's, a fee of $30 and a picture, and it's accepted everywhere where they're party to the treaty.
Wait, I just want to finish yours. Lucia Gallardo can give any of us the web address for a law firm that is a public service, lists all the Ecuadorian law, and they update it regularly. It's a very good source.
Oh, really?
It's only in Spanish, but Lucia can give it to you.
But it's as
Okay.
ambiguous as the law.
And I have another question. Have you heard of any possible real estate taxes hike that should, augment sort of drastically a
Property tax.
reassessment of value of properties?
Well, what they are saying is that, and that's already happening in the last year. I don't know if you have noticed, probably the people that are already living here, is that the property of the value of the property every year it's higher at the municipality. So, and depends on the cities, In each city they have there are cities, for example, in Manta, where we have our another office, the municipality of Manta, I will say practically has already value all properties the same as commercial value. There are other places that the value is still very, very low. But depends on the municipality, and that value becoming real will make your yearly taxes go higher.
Because this is, I don't know if it's a rumor, but somebody told me that it is very much considered by the alcalde of Loja to get a new cadastral survey.
Yes.
And in, let's say, a year or two,
yes,
that things will be drastically changed. What is surprising is it may be only for foreign owners.
Oh, no, that's impossible.
That is not possible.
No, that's impossible because in Ecuador, one thing that is working well is that all the headaches that you get for Ecuadorians will be the headaches for foreign citizens. There will be no headaches specifically for foreign citizens. That's on the Constitution. Before I answer yours, and before I forget, there could be one issue in Guayaquil. Do you remember if you went when you went for the license in Guayaquil, it was to the office of the Comisión de Tránsito del Guayas?
Down on the main transit office down by Chile.
Right. There is one issue with Guayaquil. Well, this is about to be changed, but for decades, Guayaquil has its own police force that is not the national police force. So it used to be that if you have your vehicle registered in Guayaquil, and let's say when you want to do a survey on a vehicle that you want to purchase, and if that vehicle is in Guayaquil, then you have to do it two searches. One in the national records and the other in the Guayaquil police records. That's called Comisión de Tránsito del Guayas. So Comisión del Tránsito del Guayas, yes, they are different than everybody else. And yeah, that's true. So Guayaquil, and well, it's not an exception in Guayaquil. Like, you know, also sometimes the purchase of properties in one city differs in some issues with others. Like, for example, in some cities in Ecuador, they don't charge you for cuerpo de bomberos, for fire department when you transfer a property. In others, they do. So there are some small differences that each authority can decide on their own what to do. But the international driver license has to be something respect. If you want, we can check your case with the Quito authorities. We will be happy to help you.
We already ended up jumping through the hoops. We've got the certificate.
Okay, and the other thing, we are regarding the information of the laws. We are putting together our website, and it will be completely in English, and we will have PDF in some of the issues of the laws, because the laws in if Ecuador has something, it's laws. So there's plenty of laws here. So we will have about immigration, property, an update on information that we think it's your most common concerns.
This gentleman over here.
I'm sorry.
Just a quick question about driving licenses.
Yes.
I was out of the country for a little while. My license expired in November, I think. It wasn't issued in Guayaquil, I believe, by the Commission of Transport.